So the people who have already received their DOJ won't get. The one who didn't receive this mail is because another thing which is updated is the hands-on. हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम एंड वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो. आई होप आप सब अच्छे होंगे, खुश होंगे, अपनी जर्नी एंजॉय कर रहे होंगे. फॉर दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट टेक एक्सप्रेसवे प्रोग्राम. वी आर गोइंग टू सी दिस इन डिटेल फॉर्म. For this, firstly, I would like to thank you, all of you who have helped me in gathering all these information, whether it's a screenshot or whether it's a summary that happened in the program, or whether it's a conversation of yours with the Accenture colleague who are already in this program. Each and every effort of yours is valuable to me. Because of your such efforts that I'm able to make this video, today I'm able to work on this video. So firstly, I would like to say that I'm really glad to have such an interactive audience of my YouTube channel. Secondly, I put a community post where I asked you to select either of the options you got this mail or not. So I come across that more than 50% people of this YouTube channel haven't received that mail yet. So this is a possibility that they are going to receive this mail sooner. So, for those people who haven't received, I just want that it might be possible that I missed out some points. And if you know that I have missed some points, please make an effort to write those missing points in the comment section so that it would be helpful for our upcoming colleagues. Also, I will make sure that I'll pin out your efforts in the comment box. Yeah, so let's, without wastage of further time, let's begin with the video. तो गाइज अभी तक क्या होता था दैट दे यूज टू इंट्रोड्यूस अस अबाउट दिस प्रोग्राम आफ्टर द ऑनबोर्डिंग, बट फॉर द वेरी फर्स्ट टाइम दे हैव इंट्रोड्यूस अस बिफोर द ऑनबोर्डिंग. ठीक है. द वन हु डिडंट रिसीव दिस मेल इज बिकॉज they have already received their DOJ. So the people who have already received their DOJ won't get this mail, because all the processes of this Tech Expressway program for them will be scheduling after the DOJ itself, and then and there they will introduce this program to them. But for the people who haven't received their DOJ will get this mail, and the processes of this Tech Express program, some of the processes will take place before their joining, and after some will take place after their joining. Also, once you receive this Tech Expressway program mail, you will come across your joining month. Like suppose for the people who haven't received their DOJ yet and got their this Tech Expressway program, knows their joining month or joining date, you can say. So for the very recent one, we can say that the joining month is within December to January month. So basically it is a path which need to be followed in Accenture. Okay, so now let's see it in this way. Previously, Accenture used to firstly send primer modules, that too before onboarding. Okay, and after we get onboarded, primer assessments used to take place. After the primer assessments, we get allotted to a stream. So after the stream has been allotted to us, we goes into TechGenX assessments, and after the TechGenX completed, we get into a project and followed by the tech leave exam. Okay, this was the whole scenario for the previous Tech Expressway program. So after the onboarding, we come across the fact that this whole process is known as Tech Expressway program. In like first 2 days of our onboarding, they used to introduce us about Tech Expressway program. ठीक है. There we come across that this is something which is called Tech Expressway, and that too we get introduced it after the onboarding, but for this time they have introduced us before the onboarding. Okay. In this whole process, for this current scenario, they have updated something, they have added some new sessions and all. They have changes the timelines. Means firstly the things which is used to done after onboarding, they are going to be done before onboarding in this scenario. Okay. Now let's see this current scenario of Tech Expressway program in detail. So people, let's see it in this way. All the process which are used to take place before onboarding are like primer modules, followed up by the primer assessments, and after the primer assessments, some sort of sessions which will be conducted for you. We will be seeing these sessions in detail later. Now, after the sessions, a stream will be allotted to you for TechGenix. After the stream allocation, you will get into the stream training. Act 2 followed up by the first set of assessments, which we usually called as MCQ1. Okay, so these are all the steps which you go under Tech Expressway program, that too before your onboarding. So now let's discuss all the process of this program which you go after you get onboarded to the company. So the very first thing that one should do after get onboarded to the company is the collection of their assets. So once you get onboarded to the company, I guess on the very second day, you have to collect your assets from the company itself. Okay. Then after collecting the assets, the techgenic process which was going before your onboarding will be continued after your onboarding process, and all the assessments like MCQ2, MCQ3 will be taken part. ठीक है, and that too followed up by the project. You once you get onboarded to the company, you will get onboarded to the project itself. Okay, so there are some criteria and all for this TechGenix primers and all. That is same for the current scenario also. We have discussed that whole process in detail. If you want to find that video, you will get it over here. Once you are done with your TechGenix part, you are eligible for your tech leave exam. You are eligible to write your tech leave exam, which is usually a promotion test. We have three types of tech leave exam: school 1, school 2, and school 3. We have discussed this whole in a video which is same for the current scenario also. If you want, you can go and see that video. We'll mention these videos over here in the I button somewhere in the video. This whole tech leave part will take you 1.5 years, and the process will be done. So this whole process, which is actually the same only, is the Tech Expressway program. ठीक है. Now let's discuss some of the most important things in this program. Firstly, the session which I used to said that we'll discuss in later. First, let's discuss that session. See, once you onboard to the company and once you work into a project, that is very difficult for us because we are just came from a campus to a corporate world, right? So it is very difficult to know how to work with the clients, how to face the clients, how to speak with the clients, how to give them those deliveries on time. It is very, very, very difficult, guys, I'm telling you. And if you are one who is in a doubt that should we go with this, should we opt in or should we not opt in, I would suggest you to please go with it, because if you know how to talk with the clients, if you know how to work with the clients, your life is sorted. ठीक है. For us also, this is one of the most difficult part, is to talk to the client, is to communicate with the client, because of the accent or the communication gap we have with the foreigners client. So if you know how to deal these, your life is sorted, your life is 10,000 times easier than it should be. ठीक है. So these are the most important sessions which are going to take place before onboarding. So if you want my suggestion, if I will be at your place, I would surely join it. Okay, so I highly recommended this to all of you to please go with the sessions. And so they'll in this session they'll teach you like how to get ready for the corporate world. They'll teach you how to face or how to treat their clients, how to talk to the clients. All these things are really important for the corporate world, right? So this is important कि if you are getting this opportunity to work on the project's delivery or to learn how to deliver a project before you get onboarded to the corporate world, this is the best thing for you. You should go for it. Okay, so first thing is this whole process, whole tech express process will be started from 25 September for this current one. I know that for some people it has already started and they are going to join Accenture in December or November, December. But for the current scenario, it is going to start it from 25 September and the joining will be between 2 to 9th of January. Okay. So in November, December, only those people are getting onboarded who have already got these tech expressway program before. ठीक है. See, the important thing are like if you opt in or if you don't opt in. If you want to go for this program or if you don't want to go for this program, it won't affect your DOJ. Your DOJ will be like January 2 to 9. It will be like that only. For those who are like, oh, I'll get my joining in December, January, they played or there's something like that. I have seen. For those people, yeah, at least you know कि तुम्हारी जो ज्वाइनिंग है दैट इज इन दिसंबर और जनवरी. आस्क टू दोज पीपल जिन्हें अभी तक पता ही नहीं है कि उनकी ज्वाइनिंग कब है. सो दिस इज अ प्लस पॉइंट. टेक इट इन अ पॉजिटिव लाइन. ठीक है. Also, secondly, this tech expressway program is usually of 6 to 7 month. Okay, so if it's like it's for you 3 month before onboarding and 3 month after onboarding, it will be like that. Okay. So the next thing which has been changed is the hands-on part. So previously it's like after the TechGenix we goes to the ASA part. So basically ASA is a interview or we can say a viva part which used to take place. But from nowadays it's like instead of ASA, hands-on used to take place. So they are like they will be also they will be also teaching you about the hands-on. They will be make sure that you know how to do hands-on. So in place of this interview wala part, a hands-on will be scheduled for you people. So you have to clear those hands-on. Also make sure that you take those classes nicely, attentively, because I have seen that for this year also, for the current scenario also, the people who are choosing or who got this new streams, they get into the hands-on, and I've come across with the fact that many people have to go under this retest or reattempts because of this hands-on. So make sure you work nicely on hands-on, you practice well for hands-on, and you appear then only. Okay. So one more thing, guys, that if you look to the mail and if you find this specific line of the mail, you'll figure out that it states that Accenture has the right to suspend this whole process. So means if at some time Accenture feels like that this process is not working well, this process doesn't benefit as Accenture thought, it has the right to suspend this whole process. So it's like the candidates who are supposed to get onboarded like within the month of December to January, it might be that they get onboarded before these months also. So it's like it completely depends on Accenture's perspective that they need to hire some candidates at that time or not. So yeah, so this is it. Yeah, I hope so this video helps. So if it in some case that if you find that I missed out some points, it can be possible, then please I request you to please make an effort to write those missed points in the comment section, and I'll make sure that I'll pin those all comments. Yeah, we'll meet you in the next video. Tab tak, bye bye.